All right. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. I'm up. I went and worked out. Did what had to be done today. All right. Dang. I ain't really feeling my new phone holder. All right. So, what's up, y'all? It's Tuesday. How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Good morning, Jazz. Good morning, Ny'Asia. Good morning, Princess Lachey. Lasha. Whatever. She said, okay, sis, energy on 1,000. You ain't even seen nothing yet because I'm about to take these NRG. Boosie! What's up? What's up with my dog? Where you been at? Let me take this other NRG. Because look, I done went to the gym, got my workout in, took my Slim AM. Look, y'all, my shirt, it may not be as sweaty now, but this was drenched. Drenched. I went and got that work in today. Yeah. I've been extremely blessed, Boosie. I've been extremely blessed. Oh, look at all of my Central State gang out here. What's up, John? The guys, what up, though? Why is all the guys on here? What up, No Limit Kelly? Oh, well, I don't know No Limit Kelly. I thought that was somebody else. I thought that was somebody else. But what up, No Limit? Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Jazz. Y'all, I feel amazing. I got up today. I was so tired, right? Y'all know I'm a 5:30 person. I wake up at 5:30, but today I didn't get up till 6. And I woke up, went back to sleep. I don't do that often. Went back to sleep, woke up at 6:40. Somebody was outside my house. Woke up at like 6:40. Either way, I didn't get to the gym till like 7:20. Got done at the gym at 8:30. Straight home. Loved on my babies for about 20 minutes. And their dad had to take them to daycare. And I'm here. Right? So welcome to Bible and Blunts. For the ones that don't know, what we do here is we get high while we talk about the Most High. Good morning, Tiara or Tiara. Good morning, Braids by Nee. That's my girl. But yeah, that's what we do. We get high and we talk about God. You feel me? Like, that's just what it is. For the ones that don't know, I'm actually done smoking this week, at least for a little while. I'm a real smoker. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a real smoker. Like, people that know me, I'm just a real smoker. Like, I smoke. I smoke before I smoke, and then I'm gonna smoke right after I smoke. I smoke. And just lately, I just been like, nah, I gotta get my control back. Like, you know, we talk all of this about how God is truly in control, but in the reality, it's like, how many days have you not given time to God, but you made sure you had time to smoke? I'm a realist. I'm gonna be real. Some of y'all, this might be your first time being on the live with me. I'm a realist. So I'm very much honest. We gotta really be real with ourselves. And the moment I sat back and I thought about how many days I didn't get to my Bible because I was just so busy. But I made sure to smoke my weed, though. Like I was never too busy to roll up. That was a wake-up call for me. So this week I'm smoking on Bible and Blunts, but that's it. And after that, I'm just done for a little minute. So yesterday I ain't smoked after I smoked with y'all. Today I ain't gonna smoke after I smoke this. And then tomorrow I'm just not smoking. Thursday I'm gonna smoke during Bible and Blunts. And after that, I'm probably gonna just finish April off without smoking or something. I ain't got no like, oh, I'm never smoking again, but I got to get my control back. See, we lose our sense of control, and you can't lose your sense of control, right? It is cool to lose your sense of control if you're giving it to God, but you just can't be letting weed control you, dog. Some people literally would do their last to get weed. do anything to get some weed. And it ain't just weed. Some of y'all is alcohol. Some of y'all is a certain kind of food that you know you shouldn't eat. Some of y'all is gambling. Some of y'all is bingo. Some of y'all, there's so many different things that you're giving your time to that is decreasing the time that you're giving to God, bottom line. Some of us don't want to look ourselves in the mirror and say it. Because I did. I was like, because straight up, I got a real relationship with God. Can't nobody tell me I don't have a relationship with him. Me and him talk every day. I do his work through Bible and Blunts. I got the Bible study. We got the Bible book club. We got all of these different things. So it's like, I know that God is here. Oh, trust me. God gets my time. But there are still days where I don't take the time to read this Bible, but I take time to read. And to me, that just didn't sit right with me. Especially not on the journey I'm on. Like, I don't know about none of y'all, but I'm trying my best to get extremely close to God. Extremely close to God. So last night, right? I ain't gonna go into the message yet because I got a little bit more to talk about. But last night, I really had a reality check. I ain't gonna cat. Like I like had a panic attack almost, thinking real deep about life and just how it really go and how it really end, right? And matter of fact, forget it. We just gonna go straight into it. So look, death is real. I told my girls this morning, like, Bible and Blunt's going to be a little bit dark today because I need to talk about something a little bit darker. I need us to understand that death is real. A lot of us are living our lives like we just going to be here forever. Like we just got forever. No cap. Last night we was watching a movie. We was watching The Wire. Me and Charles, we just started The Wire. We started over watching it. And like something happened where somebody got killed or something. And it took me into the darkest place. Not like I was depressed or nothing, but it just made me think real deep about death. And I was like, I got to really thinking about just how when it's over, straight up. And I'm like getting chills right now because I don't like talking about this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't like talking about it. I don't like talking about that. I don't like talking about it. But I'm like, this is a conversation that need to be had. So, we got to really realize something, y'all. Now, there's a lot of different aspects to this death thing, right? Okay? And I'm about to dig deep. Let me get this blunt rolled. There's a lot of different aspects to this death thing. And I pray that this episode wake you up and realize, like, life too short to be slouching. Life too short to be rude. Life too short to be mad. Life too short to be stressed. Life too short to be depressed. Life is too short. Right? So, how do I want to attack this? The first thing that I want to touch on is your life. Okay? We're going to move into other people's life. But I want to talk about your life first. Can we please think, just right now, I want us to go into a place where we think about all the times when we could have been gone. Well, we could have been gone. She said, Coach got me nervous. Coach got me nervous. Don't get nervous. But this is a conversation that got to be had. And I don't like talking about death because I'm such a light. And we know death is like a dark thing, but death is real. It's real. It happens and we can't prevent it. So what we running from talking about it for? Because it's going to happen, right? So, first, let's think about how many situations we've been in. But we could have been gone. Big or small, though. Big or small, though. Whether it was you riding with somebody you shouldn't. Whether it was you going somewhere you shouldn't go. Smoking something you shouldn't smoke. Taking a pill you shouldn't take. Like, I don't even think we think as deep as the weed we smoke. How many people smoke the blunt and they gone now? How many people went to a bar and ain't make it out? Somebody dropped something in their drink. I remember when I was 17 and I got my first car and I went to go pick up my friend because her last day of school. When we left, I had turned the corner, went the wrong way on the one way. Boom! Went the wrong way on the one way. How many of us done did that? How many of us done text and drive? Y'all, this conversation is going to be dark and it's going to be deep, but we got to think about these things. Like, because the way that we be living our life, I be looking at people like, how many lives they think they got? I be like, how many lives you think you got? You 38. You 50. What you think you finna start this over? I'm telling y'all, last night, man, something was in me. Like, Charles had to hold my hand and, like, talk me down. Like, that, it had me thinking so deep about death. Like, after I'm gone, like, my kids, like, are they, like, and I ain't even about to take myself back there. But I want us to remember this. I want us to really think. She said drinking and driving is bad here. We wasn't doing nothing wrong. But it's the principle, right? Y'all somebody could have easily been coming down that street. Boom, smacked y'all head on. There are every day, I need us to realize this, like on a real serious note. Every single day, we face something that could take our life. No matter how big or small, and that's the crazy part. I think the crazy part about it, dang, what I do with that other lighter? I think the crazy part about it is that when we think about death and ways that we could have died, situations we've been in, we go straight to like car accidents that we made it out of, being shot and making it out of it. Nah, dog, I'm talking real life. I'm talking it's people that die from falling down steps. They just don't wake up. They just don't wake up. I got a cousin that died last week. She went in for heart surgery. Ain't make it out. How many of your family members done had heart surgery? Some of y'all might have. How many surgeries y'all done had and made it out of? Right? Right? I just really need us to think about the glory that's on our life, right? So now that you know, like, it's so many ways that people die. People get in the car and somebody else drunk. You ain't even got to be with a drunk driver. Somebody else be drunk. She said instantly when you stood up, I said she can't find a lighter. Smokers know what's up. Right? Exactly. Somebody said, I think it's crazy how God continue to keep us. We must really have a purpose. And this is what I'm about to go into today. Okay? This is what I'm about to go into today. Why are you wasting your time here, dog? Like, the deeper, I gotta light this blunt for real. Like, death, I don't think about death because I don't like to think about that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't like the feeling and just the place it take me. But we gotta quit living life like it's just nothing. Like it's like we here forever, dog. I was really thinking earlier, that's what it was. We was watching something. And we looked up the real character, like the character that they was playing in the movie. And I was like, we just was like, dang, he gone. I was like, the real character dead. And Charles was like, ain't it crazy how people really just be gone? Like, it was really like so many people here before us. And then I made this statement, that's going to be us one day. And after I made that statement, I started getting chills. I started really thinking about it. I don't think people really think deep about death and how, like, when it's done, it's done. When you're done, you're done. So then I start going into, like, just talking. And me and Charles, we just kind of kept talking because I could not get my mind off of it. And I was like, but this is why I'm so thankful I'm on the track that I'm on. Because I'm on a path where, at least when I'm gone, my name will live on. The things that I put in my kids will move on. The things that I'm pouring into all these women around the world will carry on. So what are you doing today? Right? What are you doing today that if you was gone tomorrow, you would have some kind of impact? What are you doing? Good morning, Nay. I feel like I ain't seen my sis in a little minute. Hey. Like, why are you living your life? We got to think about this. Like, even I said to Charles, like, why do we have to die? I literally said this last night. I'm just like, why do we have to die, man? Like, why we come here to do all of this and it's really gonna end? And it ain't just the end like, oh, I was just mad and I go to sleep. It's like the end, like, it's the end. And do y'all know what my man said back to me? He said, no, it's not. He said, then, you know, we gonna be with God. He said, we gonna be right back together. He said, if we live forever, it will be no point in faith. That's exactly what Charles said to me. And I was like, okay. And that's true. That's true. That was a banger to me. Like, I was like, you are so right, babe. He said, yeah, babe. Like, he was like, he just was so serious, too. He like, babe, like, it wouldn't be no point in having faith for real. He like, we gonna be good. We gonna be back together. Then we just gonna watch our kids together. I was like, wow. My man got faith. That's real faith. And I had to be like, you got real faith. I said, dang, it made me question my faith because I'm like, whew, I know what I gotta believe, right? But it's hard to believe. But we ain't gonna go there. That ain't where I wanted to go, right? I don't want to go there because it's making my eyes water, right? But my question for you, right? Right? What are you doing? Because I do believe we do come back as other people and all that. I believe it. But the reality of that part of it is it still ain't going to be Rory the coach. Right? It ain't going to be my spirit. I'll come back as somebody else. They ain't, my kids ain't going to know that other person me. Right? Which I don't even want to go too far down that because that ain't really where I wanted to go. But my question is, what are you doing during your time here? What are you doing? Are you taking advantage of this life that God gave you? Are you taking full advantage of your time here? Do you feel okay? And then when I said, why do we have to come here to die? It really showed me, yeah, we have purpose. Every one of us have purpose. That opened my eyes up. When I said, why do we have to come here to die? It literally showed me like, hold on. It's because we got a mission here. We're on an assignment, y'all. I see you keep saying you looking for your purpose, baby. What you doing to look for it? Where you looking at? Everybody say they looking for their purpose. Where are you looking for it at? What are you doing to even redeem it? Not procrastinating. You just said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm procrastinating. You ain't looking for your purpose then. Because time is not... Man, listen, y'all don't want me to get into real coach mode right now. Listen. We got to understand time is precious. You don't know how long you're going to be here. You don't have time to wait until 2 more years to figure out your purpose. You need to start today. Life is so short, bro. We got niggas dying we got Charles' nephew died before he turned 1. Random. Mama woke up nose bleeding. He dead. He was like 6 months, 5 months, something. 4 months. He was 4 months. 4 months. And you've been here 30, 40 years and you're not taking advantage of it? Oh, okay. But you want God to just come through and do so much. You want God to come through and do so much. But you ain't even taking advantage of the time you got here. Listen, y'all. What are you doing today to figure out why you're here? Yesterday when I made that statement, I'm so thankful that I'm doing what I'm doing, because even if I left, I would already have an impact. That meant so much to me. I was like, wow. Wow. Think about how many people is gone. People ain't even talking about nobody but their family talking about them. Ain't nobody mentioning them but their family. Meanwhile, we got Martin Luther King, we got Rosa Parks, right? Impact. Impact. What impact are you going to have? Boom, let's go on to my next point. We all out here, I'm telling y'all life short, my life short. So why are you out here treating people like you just got forever with them? Why you out here treating people like you got 10 years to apologize, or you got 10 years to fix it? Come on. If we're going to talk about it, let's really talk about it. If me and you both know that our time is limited here and it ain't no specific timeline on it, why you out here wasting other people's time? Why you out here treating them like you got forever with them? Why you out here ignoring them like you got forever to get them back? Why you like, how you know, you acting like they just gonna call you for the rest of your life? Boom, they going tomorrow. You sick, you ignored the phone call. We say the phrase, life is too short. Life is too short. This ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised. We say these statements and these quotes all day. But why we ain't acting like it? How the hell you sitting in the bed till 12 o'clock? How you stand in the bed till 9 o'clock and you don't know if you're going to be gone at 1? Get up. This is why time is precious. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. That woke my eyes up so crazy. As soon as I opened my eyes, I knew I was going to talk about this to y'all. As soon as I opened my eyes today, God was like, yeah, I ain't forget. Go on and tell them what I told you. Because this is so real. Like, when you really think about life, you can't be out here treating people like you just got forever. Or how you know you ain't going to be gone and all those was the last words you got to say to them. Sometimes when we say the last words, we always think it's the other person gone. What about if you gone and now they like, dang, that's how she felt? Now they got to live with that forever. Whole time you was speaking out of emotion. Right? I need somebody to hear this today. Y'all need to be sharing this with somebody. Y'all need to be sharing it with the people y'all got conflict with. See, some people be like, Rory, you just seem so happy. Rory, you just seem so happy. I'll just be like, yeah, because life is short. I will be dang if I walk around here salty all day with a bad attitude. Why do you want to waste your life like that, dog? Why are y'all wasting time? That is literally the worst thing you can do. The commitment for this week in 360 Wealth. Time is precious. I understand that time is precious and waits on no one. That is my commitment inside my organization that we are quoting this week. Look at God. Time is precious. It ain't waiting on you. If don't nothing else keep going, I bet time do. It ain't no way to stop it. We can move it back. We can move it forward. But we ain't stopped it. You ain't never seen the time stop. You can stop. He can stop. They can stop. We can stop. Time ain't stopping. Time ain't stopping. And then, like, her grudges and stuff, like, I'm so thankful that God made my heart to where I can't really hold grudges. I never really been a person that could really hold grudges, right? I'm not a person that hold grudges. And I'm thankful for that because that's time wasted. You trying to be mad, and now that's time wasted from that person. It's different if I cut somebody off. I know I'm cool on them. That's all right. But as far as like me just trying to be mad at people, I don't do that. I'm big on communication. If it's anything going on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's up? And we're going to come to a solution. Even if the solution is us not talking, we're going to talk about it. I'm not carrying that on. I ain't doing that. Somebody said, I lost my sister and we were in a huge fight. Her death anniversary is tomorrow. See? No. We can't do that, y'all. Look, she's somebody that got into it with her sister and now her sister gone. My sister picked her dude over me. How I fix that? And the thing is this, what we got to realize, right? Because a big, what this is forgiveness, right? It ain't always about, is she picking her dude over you as in what? Like, sometimes we be thinking we got too much. Like, why are you and her dude even competing? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we got to understand our role. You her sister. It ain't nothing that what y'all competing for. Her time. Like, sometimes we just get too caught up on stuff, man. My sister want to be with her man. Be with your man. I still love you. Like, sometimes we got to really just take our feelings out of it and be real. Whatever. You want to choose something, whatever. I'm going to let you learn your lesson. I forgive you. I still love you. I'm going to hug you when I see you. We going to be good. But once you allow yourself to say, no, I'm mad at her, you wasting your time. You wasting your time. You wasting your energy. You wasting way too much. Why are you doing that? That takes your energy. They be out here living perfectly fine, thinking nothing about you. Most of the time when we hold grudges, the people we got the grudge against, they be out here living life perfectly fine because the ones who care, they're going to address it. Straight up. Wasting time. I don't do that. When I'm in a relationship, when it's my sister, it's my cousin, if something go on, I'm going to say something to you. I don't like holding grudges. Time is way too precious for me to be wasting 2 years mad at you about a conversation that took 30 seconds to fix it. What? And everything don't need fixed. Right? Everything ain't got to be fixed. You can forgive without reconnecting. The problem is holding it. The problem is you saying, no, I'm mad, so I'm going to stay mad. That's where the problem lies. The problem is never, that you just got to be connected to this person. I always tell y'all, it's certain people that God put in your life, and yes, you do have to stay connected to them. Divine connections is real. God has certain people who he really do need you to be connected to. Like, a part of your assignment is being connected to them. And they'll keep coming back. That's why they say, if you love it, let it go. Because God has a way of where that person's going to end up back in alignment some kind of way. But it's only going to work out if you forgive. It's only going to work out if you forgive, because if not, then you ain't letting them back in. You got that guard up. You got to let it go. She just in a different mind. He changed her. I'm here for her whenever. If she chooses to come back, I'm here. I've tried to talk, but she not in that mindset. She listen to him even though I'm her blood. Let her. Just let her. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Let her learn her lessons with God. All right, cool. Go and listen to your man. Let me go find me one. Or let me go chill with mine. Whatever. She said my guard tallest as F. And I know you said that I think you said you was like 18 or something. So let me tell you something. I had a guard up too when I was 18. And I'm going to say this. Sometimes you do got to have that guard up because sometimes your guard is helping another person grow. I'm going to be straight up. Your guard can help another person grow. But your guard need to only be for protection. Not nothing else. Some of us is using our guard as to hurt. It's a difference when you're using your guard to protect and when you're using it to hurt. Somebody trying to come back, but you keeping your guard up versus, oh, nah, you did something crazy, bye. And trust me, when you do that, they gonna keep it pushing. The ones that God brought in that ain't supposed, they gonna keep it pushing. It's a difference. Yeah, I see them 100 signs and them clapping. It's a difference between using that guard for protection and moving it the other way. Right? You are my favorite for real, right? Thank you. Girl, I never looked at it that way. I had an ex that did me extra dirty. I cut him off for 3 years, let him come back in my life thinking he changed, and he had it. I told him never contact me again, and a few months later, he died. You ain't guilty. You allowed him to come back. He showed you again, and now you have to protect yourself. You ain't guilty in my opinion. I don't feel that you're guilty. You weren't using it as armor. I mean, you was using it as armor. You have to protect yourself. Imagine if that would have been your man when he passed. It's a different kind of trauma that would have been attached to that. I know you hurting from it though, but it would have been different. Imagine y'all was living together, like it could have played out a whole different way. That's sad. I'm so sorry to hear that though. For real, I am. I feel like that's something different. I had a dude I used to talk to who died, and that was crazy. He ain't died while we was together, but we was cool. Like, we was still texting and stuff. And then his homeboy told me he got shot, and it was just crazy. He died 7 months later. It wasn't my fault, but the fact that I severed, that's supposed to say something else, that connection, that's when God saw fit to remove him for real. Right. My coach hasn't cussed yet. I see you 2 days in a row. Congratulations, coach. Hey, I be on the road, especially on By Went Blunts. I ain't gonna lie, I slip up a few times throughout the day, just in the moment. But as far as God in control on By Went Blunts, he be fixing that tongue real quick on here. But yeah, y'all, you gotta know when to use your protection for real, because life is so short. You don't want to be trying to block people out, and now you missing your blessing. God trying to make somebody spend the block that you need for real. But you want to be so hard, and you don't want to listen, and you just want to be so in control that you're just ignoring your blessing. Right? My man, I had to break up with him like 7 months in. I was like, oh, no, his baby mama got the tripping. I said, oh, y'all are not going to make me feel like I'm messing up him and his daughter relationship. Like, oh, no. Right? Straight up. I'm honest. I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. Once I peeped what was going on and, like, everything changed and all of a sudden he couldn't get his daughter, I'm like, oh. No, I'm gone. And I was gone. Got up out of there. Moved in my apartment. I was already moving in my apartment. That's how God made it work. Me and him broke up on the day that I was going to get my keys for my apartment. Because I had just graduated from college, so I was actually moving to this city. So the morning I was going to get my keys, we broke up. But that was part of God's plan. Now that I look back, I get it. But even when I left him, right? I ain't do no crazy stuff. I just was like, oh, yeah, no, we ain't doing that. Left, moved in my apartment, cried for about 2 days. Boom. I'm out here. Hey, I ain't had no kids or nothing. Oh, okay. Still the same woman, still respect myself, ain't never, go mess with nobody for real. But I was back, I'm Rari. I was back out in the streets. Let's go. In the club with my girls, hit Detroit. Boom, he hit me up one day. It wasn't no hate. Like, I ain't keep no hate there. I just was like, oh, I'm cool on, bruh. I ain't dealing with that. I didn't have to. I had to protect myself. Y'all not gonna make me feel guilty. Y'all not gonna make me, right? It's okay to protect yourself. He came back and he came back right. He said, I just want to talk. I want to let everything out. Boom. We sat down. He showed me everything. Proof, told me everything that was happening. I'm like, all right, what you want to do? Like, I wasn't on no, like, no, I hate you. And look, we 7 years deep. About to be 7 years deep. Sometimes you got to let people go and let God bring them back. And we broke up again after that, I believe. Probably like, it wasn't that. It probably was like a few days though. But we broke up one more time too. Because you got to know to protect yourself. And after that time, oh yeah, he came back and he came back right. Right? And that was all in the first year of our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be different. It's different if he do it now and we 7 years in. Now I'm like, nah, nigga, you gotta go. Yeah, nah, we ain't doing that. Right? You gotta know when to protect yourself and when you can't be doing that. But when you love it, you gotta let it come back. That's real love. Real love is, and it don't matter if it's your family. That's the thing. Some of y'all scared. That's my mom. I can't cut her off. Why not? That's my daddy. Why not? That's my grandma. I can't. Why not? Y'all better quit playing. You got to protect yourself. Real love is saying, okay, I love you so much that I'm not even going to allow you to keep treating me this way. Because if I keep letting you do this, I'm going to do something that I can't come back from. So how about this? I love you so much that I'm going to disconnect myself from you so that you can get yourself together. And then we can get back right. That's how much I love you. Right? Something I'm big on is the power of saying no. I spoke on this at Trap and Chat. That was one of my whole segments. The power of saying no. You got to know when to say no. Know when to say no. Know when you got to just know when. Right? I had to say no to Charles' mom. A lot of y'all, look, Charles' mom, she used drugs his whole life for real, right? I told him I'm going to start telling the story until he ready to, because somebody got to hear this, okay? So his mom used drugs his whole life pretty much, right? And like 3 years ago, we had got his sister, because his mom ended up like, she didn't have a stable home for because he had a younger sister. She was 12 at the time. And she was like, can she come stay with y'all? We like, yeah, come on. Oh, y'all know it's Testimony Tuesday. I just realized that. Look at that. Hey. So, anyway, boom. She came and stayed with us for a few months. I was pregnant with Champion. She had a smart mouth. She had just turned 13. Me and her ended up getting into it. She was mad because I clipped her ends too much. If y'all know Juju my baby, though. This my baby now. Like, this my, like, I don't play about my Juju. She 15. This my girl. I don't play about her. I got her saying her affirmations. I got her right. But this was, she was 12, 13. I wasn't even right. And she got smart with me, and she was mad because I clipped her ends too much. Talk about I cut her hair too much. And I was like, I didn't cut your hair too much. Your hair gonna go back. And she was like, I don't know. Y'all just telling me that. Basically, Charles was like, I was downstairs. I didn't even know what was happening. But Charles had caught his mom and her on the phone talking. And he went in and like was defending me. He was like, nah. Basically, like, y'all got her messed up. Like, oh, no. He called me upstairs and was like, babe, they trying to say da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh, man. Then we get to going at it. I'm like, okay, boom. So she ended up moving out. Juju ended up, basically, they said something like, she ain't got to be there, And I said, well, bye. When you pregnant, you wreck. I'm wrecked when I'm pregnant. Don't mess with pregnant Rari. Don't mess with me while I got another seed in me. Okay? So boom, she ended up leaving and stuff. But however it played out, right? She ended up staying back with her mom. Even when her mom was homeless, they called me, right? They ended up homeless. They called me and was like, me and Charles, well, they called Charles, and was like, hey, his mom called him. Was like, I know what happened last time, but, and this was like March. I mean, this was like January, February of just last year. So now, you know, she was like 14. And they like, she called and was like, I know what happened last time, but can she please come stay with y'all? She was homeless and everything. And I followed my heart, y'all. I said, nah. I said, babe. I had to look him in his eyes. I said, look, your sister is the only thing that's going to keep your mom on track. She had just got clean. He had never seen his mom clean before. He never had. My man almost 30. He had never seen her clean for a whole year. I said, this is the only thing that is keeping her clean. I can't take that and risk her going right back to drugs. Like, I hate to put this on Juju, but she gotta rock it out for a minute. She just gotta rock it out for a minute. This was like January, February. March, they got their apartment, moved in, income tax, fully furnished house. Everything worked out. This baby felt so good to be with her mom. This is the first time that she got to live with her mom while she was clean. She was good. None of them got to experience that. Charles has five boys and a girl. She's the baby. She's the only one that got to experience her clean mom in a house with her dad. She had both of her parents there. She ain't never got to feel that. And it was because I was able to say, no, not this time. I followed my heart. I had discernment. Exactly, Jess. I heard God. I said, nah, we can't do that this time. Obviously, it was no problem with her coming here. She could have came here. But I understood my assignment. And his mom died June 2nd. And she died June 2nd. So imagine if I would have said yes. That baby wouldn't have got none of that. She would have got the phone call saying here at our house. Nah. Yeah, it hurt that she saw her mom because she did see her mom on the floor. I don't think she really know that she died that day, though, because she was in the hospital for a little while, right? But either way, right? It worked out. You got to know when to protect. You got to know. I'm trying to tell y'all something. You got to know. You got to listen. You got to understand. You got to be obedient. It was hard for me to look my man in the face and be like, nah, that's his mom and his baby sister. Come on. Most women just going to do it just off the strength. This my man. Like, this my man. And like, yo, some of y'all man might even leave off of it. Charles said, yeah, babe. Nah, mom. Ny'Asia said, nah. Just like that. And then I said it. I said, tell her why. Like, no, you got to be real with people. Know your position. Tell her why I said no. Don't just say I said no. Tell her I said no because we need her to stay clean. I got a picture of his mom holding her certificate. She graduated from her program. Like, they ain't never seen that. They ain't never got to experience that. Y'all ain't hearing me. Exactly, Jada. She said she needed to feel that redemption and change to really be at peace with her leaving. Exactly. Because now Juju got to see her mom clean. She got to see her mom talking to God. She got to see all of that. All of that. Juju stood up at that funeral and said, y'all, my mom okay. She fit 14 in there. My mom okay, y'all. That's what she said. She said, I just know she good. Like, she know who God is. This is exactly what that baby got up there and said. My mom know who God is, and she with God, and she okay. 14 saying that. I'm going to tell y'all now. Y'all going to be seeing a lot of Juju. She going to be back. We in the process, because that's what God already got that worked out, right? But for that time, she was right where she needed to be. That's why God gonna bless us with that crib. He gonna bless us with it because it ain't for us. It's for them. That's why I'm sitting back, kick back, relaxing, because I know I know what's up. I know what he need me to do. Right? Life is short, though. Life is short. That's another example that aligns. Life is short. She was gone 3 months later. All it took was for me to say, yeah, dog. And the conversation would have been so different. I would have had to walk in that room and say, baby. And I did have to. Listen, he still made me do it. Because she was in the hospital for like 10 days. They thought they was going to bring her back. Then she ended up donating her organs. So it all worked out. She was still able to donate. Like, everything worked out. And when she did pass away, Charles, he literally was like, babe, I cannot walk in there and tell Juju, I need you to. So I still had to walk into the same room she would have been in. The same room that she would have been sleeping in, right? And let her know, baby, your mom is not coming back. Literally. But it was under a condition where I was able to comfort her with the fact that she just spent all this time with her mom. 3 months feel like a lifetime when you ain't never had it. Memories. She's like, yeah, me and my mom used to just lay on the couch. She said, I've been sleeping on the couch with my mom. Lately, I just been sleeping on the couch with my mom. I'm trying to tell y'all something today. Life is short. You don't want to play with it. That could easily, real quick, be somebody that's connected to you. She said that she got more aunties behind. She ended up beating her up. Jessica, Juju ended up beating her up. I did not know. She came over here one day and she just was like, did they tell you? Like, I could not believe that. And she did not get suspended because they was messing with her. I had to tell her all the time, like, girl, you just pretty. They can't handle you. She pretty. Juju real. Self-aware. She knows she talked to God. She don't play about her skin. She don't play about her body. Listen. What's up, Arian Freeman? Y'all got to look at him. I just found him. He came up on my Explore page. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. I was wondering what happened. Yeah, she ended up beating him up. But anyway, y'all have to understand, though, life is very, very short. You have to take full advantage of your time here. You don't know. And it's not just about your life. It's about other people's life. You can't be out here mistreating people and then they gone. It happens so fast. I'm trying to tell y'all. I just gave y'all an example. They said, I remember she was going through it with them girls. Girl, yeah, she beat her up. The girl was like a junior, Juju a freshman, and she was like, you know what? I was tired of them trying me. She said they threatened her and said they was going to follow her home from school. And she was like, oh, we just going to fight right now. Same thing I would have did. Y'all ain't about to catch me walking home. Y'all about to fight me right here where there's some cameras. Y'all is not catching me walking home. Y'all want to fight? Give me a ponytail. Let's get it going. Because, baby, y'all ain't following me home. Girl, you could suck something. Y'all are not getting me walking to the crib. I'm never slacking like that. I felt her on that. I said, great move. Great move, baby girl. Because I would have been like, nah, y'all got to square up right here. Okay? So, yes. That's that about that. So, that's my girl. That was my testimony on how life is just so short. And it's just so important to have discernment and understand, when you got to protect yourself and when you just need to let that guard down. It's the difference, like I said, between using your guard as armor and using it as a force and using it as in a negative way and trying to push people away. You have faith that if God is allowing them to come back, that they're supposed to come back. At least give them a chance to. I'm big on second chances. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't just cut people off after first chance because I just get that we're human and things happen. Sometimes I might even give a second chance. It's not a lot of chances, not a lot of times when I give a second chance, but sometimes I might even give a second chance. Because I just feel like, God, what's up? Give me double confirmation. I know my God, and He'll give you that next. Trust me. And sometimes it ain't that good. You gotta know when it's worth that risk. That's the one. You gotta know when it's worth taking that chance to see if God's sending them or not. Everybody don't get a second chance. Okay? Oh, he know I'm on Bible and blunts. Can y'all hear me? Why he called me? He know I'm on Bible and blunts. She said that was the devil trying to egg her on and have her overthinking to get her scared. And she said, do it. Okay? Juju was like, all right, well, what's up? You ain't about to have me nervous. We gonna handle this right now. If you gonna do it, what's up? Gave her what she was looking for. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh, God. That's probably because he just tried to call me. People need to understand my schedule. Dang. See, they should have came to YouTube, huh? Like, that's childish. Can y'all hear me on YouTube, on IG? Y'all might have to come to the tube. Talk about the tube. Hey, y'all might have to come to the tube. Period. Look, Jada hop right on over. They might have to get with the gang. I'm about to tell them come to YouTube if they can't hear me. I can't be wasting time. Look, time is precious. Can y'all hear me? She talking about we can always hear on the tube. Do not start calling it the tube. She said, let me see the bud. You want to see the weed, sis? This camera sucks. No, man, you trying to be the feds. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble. You can just watch me smoke it. It feel weird when I put it up there. Y'all can't hear me? I don't think they can hear me, y'all. It's a wrap on IG. They got to come to the tube. That's so funny. I ain't saying the tube. Oh, they said they can. Can y'all hear me? Okay, they can hear me. All right. So anyways, what I was saying to y'all is that you just really have to understand how precious life is because it's just not guaranteed. People really be gone so fast. And like, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like as soon as I hit 25, a lot of people start, like, death just start coming a little bit more rapid. Like for real. Like, even if it wasn't people like directly connected to me, people that I knew was just passing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may not have been like a close person, but a lot of people that I actually know. And, you know, I'm like, dang, is it just like because of my age? You know, maybe because I'm 25 and this is just the age that this happened. Is it because I turned 25 in like 2019, 2020? So it was like in the pandemic? Like, you know, like, I don't know that part of it, but I know that what I feel and see, and it's just that death is like, it's real close. Okay? No, not close, but I'm saying like, it happens so fast to people. I don't mean like it's close. Let me fix that. You know, you got to be careful with your tongue. Y'all, the reason I wrote up again is because I got to finish that weed. So Thursday episode will be this one blunt, and then I won't have no urge to even want to smoke. I was good yesterday. I was so focused. That's the beautiful part about not smoking. It's just focused. I be so focused through the day, just knocking things. I did my whole to-do list yesterday. Everything on my to-do list got finished yesterday. Like, It just felt so good to just be back in that groove. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all something today. So, yeah. Oh my God, I cannot believe that Asiana just joined and I was literally about to say her name. That is ridiculous. Y'all, I swear, right hand on the Bible. The words that was about to come out of my mouth is my sister Asia, and literally her name popped up on here. I'll be through with how stuff just be happening. But what I was about to say is that she had me worried this morning, y'all, because I was texting her and she was supposed to wake up and work out with me. Oh, that's why I'm sweating and stuff, because I just worked out. I got my Alleviate on and stuff. And anyway, she didn't text me back, y'all. And I was so nervous. It's a reason I was saying this. And I was sending her a voice memo, right? This is what I was about to say. In my voice memo, when I first started it off, I was like, I was like, what is you doing? You better not be in the bed. Like, this is how I started off, because this is just the kind of friend I am, y'all. Y'all know I be up. Like, everybody should just be woke. So I was like, what is you doing? Because you better not be asleep. I know you're not asleep. It's 9 o'clock. It's 8:40. And if you in the bed, I know something, right? And then next I was like, I don't know what I said in between. But then it was like by the end of the voice memo, I literally was like, wait a minute. Are you okay? I had to check myself, right? I was like, wait a minute, are you okay? Because it's really not like you to just not be responding to me by this time. Like, wait. But it was all in the same voice memo. Like, I went from like loud to like in the middle, and then I just like kind of thought about it and was like, wait a minute. What are you doing? Are you okay? And the reason I just said that is because y'all know I've been talking about how life is short. And you got to just be cautious of how you talk to people and how you treat people, because you just don't know. You really don't know. Like, I could have checked her and then she wake up and something happened to her where she really couldn't get up. And here I am like, why are you not out the bed? Da, 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 da. And it's like I couldn't get out the bed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be cautious of what you say to people, how you treat people. Life is just so short and precious. It's so short and precious. Sometimes we just a trigger. Thank you so much for the badge. Somebody just bought a badge. 3 sevens blessed. Thank you. But right? Like, you got to be careful what you say to people, how you talk to people, how you treat people. Okay? Because y'all just don't know, man. People be gone so quick. Like I was saying, the older we get, it's like you just wake up every day, you get on the timeline and somebody gone. Whether they connected to you, connected to them, it's just like you always see rest in peace. And it's like, so you see how people dropping and you still out here acting like that? You still out here just wasting life. You don't even care to try to figure out what you're supposed to do while you're here. Because what we got to understand is that, trust me, I hate to say it, but the time, in my opinion, this is what I believe. The timeline is already picked. Like the beginning and end, already like picked out. Now, what you do when you here, that's the mystery. What are you gonna do with your time here? Are you gonna leave an impact, or you just gonna leave with some income? Because some people are so focused on money that you ain't gonna do nothing but die with it. Ain't made no impact. Like I said, there's so many people that's gone and ain't nobody talking about them except their family. And some of their family ain't even talking about them. They just gone. They just gone. I'm trying to tell y'all, when my man said to me last night, I just can't even believe the way he said that. When I was like, why we gotta die? And he just was like, if you live forever, it would be no point in faith. Like, I couldn't believe that. Because that woke me up so much, because that's so real. Because if we just had forever, like if time just went on forever, We wouldn't even care about how we treat people, how we, nothing, how we move in, nothing. If time just went on forever. And that should wake you up to say, wow, wow, y'all commented at the same time. Somebody right here said, leave a legacy. And then Jessica said, what legacy are you really leaving behind? Like, y'all wrote that at the exact same time. But for real. For real. Yeah, right, sis. Wasn't that a banger? But I couldn't believe that when Charles said that. I looked at him, I said, babe. He was like, what would be the point of faith? I was like, what? That is a banger. He just looking at me so serious too, like what would be the point of faith? He like, we gonna be good. He like, you just gotta believe. Like, you really gotta believe. Like, we gonna be good. We gonna be together. We gonna be watching the kids. Cause I was like, the fact that like we really gonna be gone at one point, one of us is not gonna have each other. And he literally was like, he looked at me like I was a fool. I swear to God, y'all. He looked at me and was like, we gonna be back together. Like, we gonna be back with them. We gonna watch. We gonna see. And I just was like, wow. Like, thank you, God. Because the moments where I don't get it, he right there. And it was just so, like, effortless. I was like, dang. And I said, we do got to believe that, huh? He was like, yeah. He was like, you just got to trust that you really is going to be, with God. Like, we going to be happy. We going to be, like, with so much confidence, though, y'all. With so much confidence that it made me be like, I got to tighten up. I got to tighten up because that's real. I'm over here nervous and he like, we going to be right back. Like, that gave me chills, bro. It gave me comfort, though, because it really did bring me to it gave me some peace. Like, you right, though. You right. He like, we going to be able to protect them. Like, it was just crazy, y'all, because it was just such a casual conversation. And it's like, God just be moving right where he's supposed to, right when you don't even expect it. Because I'm sitting there nervous. Like, I felt like I was having a panic attack. And I swear to God, he grabbed my hand and just was like, what would be the point of faith? Like, and I just was holding his hand, looking at him like, this did not just happen. Like, you did not just give me this, like, comfort like that and check me and get me right. But it felt so good. Like, yeah, you right. And then, like I said, my following statement was like, you know what? I was like, I'm just so thankful for what I'm doing right now because people will remember me. So I want y'all to really think about that because that's big for me to be able to say at 27. So I'm like, God, please, 50 is going to be something crazy going on because this is only really like a year worth of work that I done did. I ain't going to say that, but it is like 3 years. As far as working on me, it's like 2 years. So I don't know what's going to happen in 10 and 20, right? So I'm just like, what are you doing today? Right? What are you doing today to really make an impact? What do people say about you when you're not in the room? This is the real banger right here. This right here is the real self-reflection. What are people saying about you when you're not around? You're doing amazing. I'm 35 and just learning what you are. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that so much. Coach, only if I had you at my younger age. Hey, thank you, Sheanna. Y'all love is so beautiful. Who you are is changing him in so many ways. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sis. Hey, what people saying about you when you ain't there? What they saying for real? This the real question we gotta ask ourselves. Cause that's the real, like, I know, no, we ain't gotta live life based on other people's opinion, but how you making people feel? I ain't talking about her hair was ugly and she fat. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about she is rude. Her energy. We don't want her there. We don't want her to come. If she coming, I ain't coming. I'm talking about those comments. Or her energy is amazing. We know if she in there, it's gonna be turned. Is Rory coming? What they saying about you? Oh, Rory gonna be on the stage? Oh no, they got Rory coming. Like what they saying? How they saying it? Yeah. She said, I always leave life in the room. Let's water some seeds. That's me. Wherever I go, I promise my energy is just felt. My energy is just felt. It's crazy to me, bro. When I'm in the gym, when I'm in the grocery store, I'm like, but that's all about what you getting off. Like, anytime I'm in the gym, I walk out of one room, have a blessed day. I'm talking to people, yeah, you killing it. I'm just, what you giving off? That's literally me. I'm in the gym. It's all these it's ladies in there. Yeah, y'all killing it over there. Let me try that. What energy are you giving off? I'm a hugger. Come here, give me a hug. Let me love on you. What you giving off? Or are you sitting back looking at people mugging? People love to say they got a rest and be face. Oh, that's just me. My family do that. No, you want to make that face. You want to make that face. You don't have to hold your face like that. Can't nobody convince me that you just gotta hold your face frowned up. That means you just had you've been, it's all right. You done did a lot of frowning, but now you gotta put a little effort in to change that. Because maybe that's why people, if you don't look approachable, what they gonna approach you for? People be sitting back. I got a sister that's always like this. I'll be like, why is you scrunching your face up? Like, what you doing that for? What are you mad at? And she'll straight up be like, I ain't mad at nothing. Then fix your face. Right? You wondering why people looking at you, because how you looking at them. Now you mad because they looking at, we'll fix your face. Straight up. What you want to be doing all that for? I don't even like that face. I hate when people do that. Like, quit looking at me like that, bro. My sister would be sitting at a baby shower like, what you doing that for? Who you mad at? What they do to you? And Nick, I promise, all it takes is for you to say, I'm not doing that. I don't want to look like that. And just start smiling and embracing things. They said, nah, that really used to be me. My mom would make me sit in the car and smile. Your mom used to have you in the car like. She said, right, makes you want to be like, well, let's get her out. For real. Like, what's up? It probably killed you imitating her. No, because that's so funny. She just be mad, like, lip up. Like, why are you looking at people like that? Stop doing that. She said, and we'll really be chilling. Okay, I have to tell my mom this often. It's like you're looking for something to be mad about. No, that's the way. I be like, bro, what are you? It's like you already just mad. Like you waiting on something to happen so you can like. And it is, and that comes from something though. Like people really got to do work, and sometimes like it really. I didn't mean to laugh, but it really do just take like for certain people to let people know that they're doing that. Okay, like if you're somebody who's able to communicate that in a way that will help them grow, then you should do that because nobody should just look mad. That's not okay. I don't even know how we ended up here. Oh, I think it's because I was just saying, like, life is too short, and you gotta embrace. Like, if you want to attract, I don't think I was saying this, but I'm gonna say it now. If you want to attract a certain kind of energy, you literally have to give it off. Oh, I was saying that because I said when I'm in the gym, that's how I be. Yeah, you have to give off a certain kind of energy to get it. Like when your light shine, You're going to attract people who either their light shine or people who need some light in their life. But when your light dim, you're going to attract a bunch of other dim people. A bunch of other negative people. Me and my sister was literally having a conversation today where I was like, it'd be crazy how when something negative happens, so many people are so interested in what it is. Like, if you post something on your story about something bad, everybody want to know, what is it? How did it happen? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so much feedback versus when you're on your story and you're saying something positive. You know, you're asking for. So let me say an example. Like, I did a poll on my story about your purpose. People, oh, no. That wouldn't be a good one, actually. Never mind. That was actually really good results. You know, I'm not a liar. That one, I was actually shocked. I was like, why is this getting so many? So I'm not even going to use that because that was really good feedback. I'm high because I didn't smoke all day yesterday. My mom really put in work with me. See, but that's good. That's a good mom. For your mom to be like, no, we going to fix that. You are not about to be looking like that. You going to sit right there and smile. That's a good mom. She cared enough to say, look, I don't want you to do that. Your mom understood she understood energy. Y'all have to understand, energy don't die, it transfers. So it's either going to transfer on to someone else or it's going to keep bouncing. It's all about who you attract. If you have positive energy, I'm telling you, you can't. Now, positive energy does attract negative energy too, because negative people have that. Like, sometimes they want to be positive, but sometimes the negative outweigh it. And then sometimes they want to get close to you so that they can find something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? People do that to make themselves feel better. So you will still attract that. But when your positive energy is connected to God, you get this thing called discernment. Okay, let me tell y'all about this. And when you get this discernment, when those negative people come in, it's like a red, like they face be red. Okay? And it gets so strong. The deeper you get connected to God, right? The discernment gets so strong that you can like feel it through social media. I'm not even joking. It's not even just like, a lot of times people think you got to be in person. No, you can feel people's energy. You can literally feel their energy. And when you're so filled with God, God be like, nah, that ain't the one. That ain't the one. And he protects you so much that he'll keep making things happen to bring you back to realize that. He sends so many different forms of confirmation because, you know, he make it plain. So he'll send a bunch, so many different forms of confirmation. And that's why I tell y'all, if you don't understand, just ask. Just double back. You don't have to like always try to figure it out on the first try. Be patient. If you don't get it based off of what happened, who is this that just said that? She said, yep, because I never met you a day in my life. And I tell people you my little bit sister. People funny. I don't know if they can hear me. It's cool. We about to open the Bible, actually. They better hope they can hear me. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm not about to keep starting this. So, I mean, I'm not starting it over for real. If y'all can't hear, it's a wrap for IG. We about to open the Bible. Y'all better y'all might want to read some lips. Oh, y'all can hear? All right, we about to open the Bible because it's 10:20 and time is precious and it don't wait on nobody. Where y'all think we gonna land today? Oh, you gotta pick which book of the Bible you believe we gonna land in today. Where y'all think we gonna land today? Where Where y'all think we gonna land today? I'm gonna record this in my brother's little studio. Not little studio, in his studio. Where y'all think we gonna land today? Where y'all we gonna land? They said right when you bring the Bible up, it start working, period. God don't play. Lexi said we in Luke today. Walana said we in Job today. Mocha said we in Proverbs today. Yes, said we in Mark today. Isis said we in Corinthians today. And she said we in the first book today. Steph said we in Matthew today. She said we in Revelation today. Second Corinthians today. Muffin said we landing in Psalms today. Zakia said we in Psalms today. And Elisa said we in Mark today. Jess said we in Corinthians today. Let's see where we landing today. I think we landing in Job today. Where we landing today? Oh, we in the book of Exodus today. We in Exodus today. All right. Exodus. Nobody said Exodus. I don't think we ever land in Exodus. Let's see where he take us to the. All right. Okay. Book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 5. The book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 5. Why you say wow? Thank you. Okay. Exodus 14:5. Let's see what they're saying today. And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was turned against the people. And they said, why have we done this, that we have let Israel go from serving us? Let's see. I need, is anybody reading this? She said Pharaoh always being petty and messy. I'm so dead. Mmm. Is anybody reading this? I need to know. Y'all know I need the at least one person perspective. So I'm going to read this part, but I feel like I need to kind of read the whole thing just in case y'all don't have your Bible. Because the first one, I'm going to just read 3 to 5 because I do feel like you need to know 3 and 4 to understand what 5 is saying. Because 5 says, and it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, And the heart of Pharaoh and his servants was turned against the people. And they said, why have we done this? That we have let Israel go from serving us. Like, why did we let them? Why did we do this? Right? So I'm going to read the beginning, just at least 3 and 4. It says, for Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land. The wilderness hath shut them in. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, that he shall follow after them. And I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, that the Egyptians may know that I am Lord. And they did so. So basically, he's saying, I'm going to harden his heart. I'm going to show him that I am Lord, right? So that was 3 and 4. I wanted to say that because that goes with 5. And then 5 says, and it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and his servants was turned against the people. And they said, why have we done this? That we have let Israel go from serving us. Right? And he made ready his chariot and took his people with him. So he got his people and he left. He took 600 chosen chariots and all the chariots of Egypt and the captains and captains. Okay. Anyway, so did anybody get anything from 3 to 5? I need at least one person perspective. One person, use your voice. There's no wrong answer with the Bible. Oh, yeah, I see. So she said God was letting him know that his children shouldn't be slaves to a false god. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She said, I need help understanding this one. And that's perfectly fine because we about to bust it down. God allows certain things to happen to put you where you need to be. Come on. Yes. So I'm going to just kind of tell y'all what I got from this. Y'all know, I'm going to break it down to the best of my ability. I'm still new, but I got a little something, something. She said, then my God was like, okay, so you think I'm playing? Watch what I'm about to do. And boom, exactly. So it said, the Lord spoke unto Moses and said, speak unto the children of Israel that they turn and encamp before. Well, really, like I said, I want to start at 3, but I'll read this anyway. Before, man, I'm not even saying that. Pi, ha, hi, Rath, whatever. Between Migdal and the sea. Over against, but, man, I'm not reading that. Anyway, I gotta read 3 to 5. You can't enslave God's children and find a sense of bravery in that. Period. You can. For Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land. The wilderness has shut them in. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, that he shall follow after them. And I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts. And the Egyptians may know that I am the Lord. And they did so. And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and his servants was turned against the people. And they said, why have we done this? That we have let Israel go from serving us. So yeah, that's exactly what I got. Is that he's pretty much saying, like, and he already knew. He said it first. Like, I'm going to harden his heart. I'm going to show him. I'm going to show him. Okay, so he think he finna go over here and trick my kids? He said it. He said Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land. The wilderness has shut them in. So he's saying he finna go over there and try to trap them. Yeah, he finna go over there and try to trap them and make them feel like they gotta be there, they gotta do this, they gotta do that. He think he finna play with my kids? All right, bet. I'm gonna harden his heart. I'm gonna let him know that he gotta follow me. I run this. I'm about to show him something. I'm about to show him something. And God, I just told y'all that the other day. He literally, the name of it said, God allowed Satan to try. Because that's the thing. He gonna allow. He said, okay, I'm about to show you something. Watch this. That easy. Exactly. She said, Pharaoh, let my people go. And y'all got to think of it like that. The enemy, let my people go. God will allow the enemy in. He allowed Pharaoh to go. He knew that was the come on, y'all. He knew that was the ops. Y'all know I got to talk to y'all how we talk. He knew that Pharaoh was the ox, but he was like, all right, bet. I'm about to show him something. You want to play with my kids? Let's do it. Let me really show you something. And that's what he do. He get to that heart. Y'all see how many times they mention that heart. God know what that heart do. That's the thing. Y'all got to remember that with y'all lives too. God will let the enemy in. Stop always thinking that every time the enemy come, that it's the enemy like overcoming you. God right there. God is literally sitting right there like, all right, come on. How you going to figure this out? Are you going to lean on me or are you about to do that? You about to still keep being fried. You going to lean on your understanding or mine? Like the overall message, if we being real, is that God will allow the enemy in. He'll allow them just so he can harden them. And harden your heart. If we being real. God will let things happen so that he can harden your heart. What'd he say? Let me read his words. And I will be honored upon them. And they will know that I am the Lord. Y'all don't understand that. Oh, that's a banger. She said the enemy had to ask God for permission. Literally, it says it. God allowed Job to. God was like, try him. That's how he is. You gotta let God should be that confident in you. Man, y'all gotta read it. I don't even know the exact book that we was in. But God has so much confidence in Job that he told Satan, go ahead. He said, I'm confident. He's mine. He's mine. Try whatever you want to try. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch. And Job ain't fold. So are you, Job? Or are you fold? Are you Job or you go fold? Which way? How y'all gonna do it? Like straight up, y'all. So, the overall message here is to understand that God will allow. He straight up will allow. And that's why you gotta always seek him. She said you got me crying right now. This is why you have to seek him. Because if you allow him to be in every situation, he will be there. I promise you. He always there. It's just about if you looking for him for real. So we don't look for him. He always there. That's what I told y'all the other day. Like, you got to start every situation that you in, you got to start picturing God being right there in the corner. Like, that's how you really convict yourself. Because you got to think of it like oh, I'm tripping. Never mind. Let me put this out. Right? Oh, I'm tripping. Let me not send that message. Let me not go over there. Let me not punch her. Whatever the case may be. Think about it like God right there with you. Like them voices on your shoulder. Like, oh. All right, never mind. I ain't going to do it. She said, after it happened, I made it through it all. You could do is sit back and look like, dang, he had that much faith in me. I came out and I'm still straight. That's the thing. Think about how many things we've been through. How many situations could have been us? Y'all know how many people that died and I've been like, oh my God, I done did that before. Like my sister, she died, car accident, 2-way street, just, I don't know who swerved, but head on, just passed. Gone. She on the scene, gone. You know what I mean? Times I done swerved or just been texting and looked up like, oh, I'm tricking. You know? It's like, man, I can't take this for granted, y'all. Can't take it for granted. But let's pray out. This was a great episode. If you're interested in being mentored by me, make sure you join 360 Wealth, my amazing sisterhood and mentorship. It's so amazing. $50. Coached every week. T-shirt, sisterhood, community, Bible study, Bible book club. Like, it's an environment and a vibe you don't want to miss. That's all I can say. So amazing. But let's pray out because I have to use the bathroom. I have to pee really bad. So, Father God, I come to you today with an open heart and an open mind. I thank you for everyone who was able to hear my voice today. I thank you for blessing me and everyone under my voice with this day today. I thank you for allowing us to live this life. I ask that you start to reveal our purpose to us. And the ones that know our purpose, I ask that you keep allowing us to walk in our purpose. We understand that you will allow things to happen that may make us feel uncomfortable. But as long as it's done by you, we know that it's done from a good place. So as long as we seek the light in every dark place, we will be okay. We will succeed. Faith is all it takes, and it only takes a mustard seed. We understand that faith and fear cannot coexist. So we're going to lean on faith. We understand that we need to lean on your understanding and not our own, because it may not always make sense to us, but as long as it makes sense to you, then we're okay. So God, I just ask that you just give us that urge, give us that urgency to understand that time is precious. Grudges does not need to be there. We need to take this one life. We cannot take this life for granted. We appreciate this life. We appreciate you for blessing us with it. And we are going to use our time effectively moving forward. And I just ask you for the strength and the consistency, the obedience, and the disciplines to do so. So I thank you in advance for everything, the good, bad, the pretty, and the ugly. I love you. I thank you. And in your name we pray. Amen. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready to take on this Tuesday? And just go be amazing. Yes, amen. Let's go take on this Tuesday. Understand that time is precious. Make a to-do list. Get it done. Knock things off your list. Tap into your purpose. Start forgiving people. Really get the connections that you need. Start taking advantage of the people God is putting in your life. Put your guard down. Stop using that guard to hit people. Let it down when you're supposed to. Take signs from God. Be obedient. Be disciplined. And let's just do it, y'all. We got this. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Gonna do some margarita. Margarita. All right. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Have a blessed day. I love you too, Shishi.